What's happening today, guys? Hey, I've been doing some thought about why children don't know anything. What I've been perceiving the last few years with the children that are growing up. They stay in their bedrooms. They don't make their own cereal or anything when they're 8 or 10 years old. They get mad at you, but they think they're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. You know, they're sitting in there on those bedrooms and they are playing the video games, believing that they're bigger, badder, tougher, and stronger, you know, and that you can't possibly know anything, but I'm 60, and they're 11, and I don't know anything. They've told me that. So I believe that when you're playing the video games, you're staying in your bedroom all the time. You're getting what you want when you want it. So then it goes from this part of your brain to this part of the brain, or something like that, the equivalent of that. So when it comes to stress or anything like that, they can't deal with it. The kids will fight like hell because they got to have it their way. You know, and the children are calling the parents names and, you know, dogging the parents and disrespecting the parents every day. And it's bizarre how things are happening. Now, it's the perfect world for the police. It's a perfect world to now have police stations inside schools. And where I live in Ohio, sometimes we'll do DoorDash, or my girlfriend will do DoorDash, and it was to the sheriff's department, but it was clear out to the address where the school was. And when she pulled up to the school, the sheriff come right out and he said, "Do you see me?" And here it is. There's a cop inside the police department. That's because the kids are going to do the dumbest shit that you ever would imagine, because you're not allowed to discipline them. And you're not allowed, or they won't conceive any prevention that you're trying to explain to them why you don't do certain things, you know. They don't have any concept at all. They think smash it, shoot it, kill it, and argue and scream and cry and fight their little brother as a normal thing. The actual administration now they've implemented laws inside the schools, and even if you're 11 years old, the law can be used against you, even though you can't comprehend what the law is doing or what the law even is. You know, I'm not sure that they know right or wrong that well, okay? If they hugged a classmate, or the little girl kissed, you know, the little boy on the cheek, or, you know, whatever it was, you know, they're acting like it's a felony now. And they're not just wanting to do a 1 or 2 day suspension now. The last document I saw, they said they wanted to suspend the 11-year-old for 40 days. Well, I can about guarantee you that if you take a kid out of school for 40 days, they'll have to repeat the school year over. You know, and I'm sure that it has something to do with the funding. I mean, I'm just saying. So as I look at things, it looks like they're implementing these strange movies that talk about different genders and all of this crap. It's kind of like basketball. It does not teach you anything. You gain nothing from it. You know, it's like throwing the football back and forth. You gain nothing from that but a little bit of exercise. You're not a superstar. You're not going to get paid millions of dollars to go be on a professional team. It's just not likely that someone that you know in your city that's going to be this, for you to be a hero, or for you to be this superstar. And kids believe that they're going to be, you know. So there's a false sense of reality on the children because of the video games and the TikTok and the rap and all these other things contribute to them not really getting an education, so they can't do the skills and they can't add up the dangers, or they can't think about things logically because there's nothing up there except video games and I'm 10 foot tall, if you can understand that. That's just a few of my thoughts, and I think generations to come are going to suffer, and they better have money in the bank to pay attorneys, because that's what it's going to come to. I can promise you that. Appreciate you watching. Please give me a thumbs up.